Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing my everyday foundation routine. So this is just kind of what I use every day going to work. It is definitely not full coverage, but it just kind of helps even out my skin tone. So not only do you get to see me without makeup on, but I also have my hair in rollers, so lucky you. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so here I am without any makeup on. I have washed my face and put a little bit of moisturizer on, and then just a mattifying serum to help cut down on oil throughout the day. And that's probably the first thing that you should know about me, is that my skin is intensely oily. So that's probably like one of my biggest things that I struggle with. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of my Too Faced Primed and Poreless. Some other things about my skin. It is, you know, I am a fair redhead, so I do have a lot of just a very ruddy complexion. So I'm always striving, you know, to get an even skin tone without, you know, looking like I have a mask on, and I don't want to cover up my skin. I just kind of want to get that healthy. So this Too Faced Primed and Poreless, I kind of keep it mostly on like the middle of my face. So, you know, in my T-zone, down my nose, kind of anywhere I have larger pores, and this just kind of helps, and then I'll just blend it out to the rest of my face. And this just helps create that velvety feeling, so when I put down, you know, the cream products, it just kind of, you know, creates a very nice base for it. So this is my daily foundation routine, and I don't technically use an actual foundation. I actually use a BB cream, and my girlfriend turned me onto this. This is the Super Plush Blemish Balm, and I ordered this from Amazon, and I'll put the link down below. I think I've ordered probably like 4 or 5 times from the same seller, and I've never had a problem with them. So I'm sure this is not the first you've heard of Blemish Balm. I just take a little pea-sized and put it in between my fingers. And then the difference between this and how I would apply like a tinted moisturizer, you know, you just kind of rub in. But as you can see, this is not the exact color of my skin. It only comes in one shade, so it's more like a pressing action. So I'll just come, and then you'll see how it just kind of like meshes in with my skin. And I do go all the way up underneath the eye. And this really just helps me get that even skin tone without, you know, having to use a really thick foundation. Okay, so now that the BB cream has been pressed and looks even on my skin, and I made sure to, you know, to blend it, you know, into my hairline and down my jaw, I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Age Rewind, the dark circle eraser, and place that underneath my eye. And I like to go up in here just a little bit. I have a little bit of like a bluish darkness there, so this will kind of help. And then I'm just going to pat it gently with my finger. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to my next kind of concealer, and this is just going to help conceal any redness or any bumps on my face, and that is the Benefit Erase Paste. So I'm going to come down here and not get too much. This product goes a long way, so just need a little bit. And I'm going to come on the sides of my nose is where I have a lot of redness, and again I'm just kind of using that pressing motion instead of rubbing it in, just kind of pressing it so it looks natural. Okay, so now that I've used that Benefit Erase Paste to cover any redness and bumps on my skin, I'm going to actually go back underneath my eyes. Probably my under eye circles are one of my biggest skin concerns. This tip I got from Emily Noel 83, and I believe this video is called the Full Coverage Concealer Trick. Not exactly sure, I'll link it down below, but basically I'm just going to take a little bit of Bare Minerals Bisque into the top of the lid, and then go in with my Bare Minerals concealer brush, swirl that in the top, and work the product up into the brush. And then I'm simply going to press it over that Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser, and this is just going to help really mattify this under eye area. You know, I used to like be, you know, so concerned about really just concealing it, and I would just use a really heavy concealer, and now I've just kind of, you know, grown accustomed to it, and I want to look nice and even, but I'm not going to, you know, just pack on product that's going to end up looking cakey a few hours into the day. So I really find that, you know, putting too lighter things over top of each other really gives me a better finish than putting like one really heavy concealer underneath my eyes. Okay, so since the BB cream is very light and it's not, as heavy as a full foundation, I use a more full coverage powder. And the one I love the most is the Too Faced, and this is the Amazing Face Foundation Powder. You can see how much I love it. I desperately need to go get a new one. So I usually use a Too Faced brush with this, but I washed it last night and it's very dense, so it hasn't quite dried yet. So I'm just gonna go in with my Sigma large powder brush. I love this powder. It is definitely full coverage. Some days when I don't have a lot of time, I'll just use this and nothing else on my face. And it just doesn't, it covers without adding like a powdery finish, which is really nice. Okay, and so now that my powder is applied, I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and today I'm going to be using my Laguna bronzer from NARS and my Eco Tools bronzing brush. So I find that this bronzer is really nice and it doesn't give an orange tint to my skin. So I just kind of put this on, the outer portions of my face, around my temples, underneath my cheekbones, and down. I also love how dense this brush is. I really feel like if, you were rushing with the BB cream or anything like that, that it'll really help blend out the edges. So I like to bring it down my neck as well. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows, and I know that's not technically foundation, but this is the steps, I guess, that stay the same every day. So I'm going to go in with my Revlon Brow Fantasy and just simply fill my eyebrows in and just darken them up a little bit. Okay, once I've taken that pencil side and filled in, I'm going to go in with step number 2, and this is just adding a little bit of colored wax. And this is just going to help the eyebrow hairs to stay in place all day. And I don't put a lot of this because I don't want shiny looking eyebrows. So just lightly run that over. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my everyday foundation routine. If you're curious about what I do on my eyes and lips every day, I also have shot that video, so I will be uploading part 2 very shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching.